Hello everyone, my name is Chance Brunton and welcome back to the StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm campaign. In the last episode, we spawned a whole lot of infested Terrans to be able to break into a Dominion research facility, and now in this episode, we are going to continue exploring the Dominion research facility, where they are apparently developing hybrids, so says returning character Alexei Stukov, who is another infested. So this should be interesting. We've never seen hybrids as the Zerg.
Be quick. I have a battle to command.
I must warn you about the being that runs this lab. Dr. Naru, an ancient shapeshifter who has worn many faces over the years. He made me what I am.
What?
So he's not a Terran. Protoss? He can't be Zerg or I would know.
None of those. He is the servant of an ancient Zelnaga known as Amon.
I learned of Amon on Xeris. He's dead.
Well, his creation lives on. Narud is the most dangerous being you've ever met. And you will face him in there.
What? Well, that's an interesting revelation. We worked with Amon. Or, not Amon. We worked with Naru in the first campaign. We helped him. We got the artifacts together, working with him on his intel. We helped him in the evacuation when the Queen of Blades was trying to steal information pertaining to the artifact from him. He runs Mobius. Oh my gosh. Apparently he was pulling the wool over our eyes this entire time. That is not good. If we can't kill him, if we can't get rid of him, here.
We're inside.
He could do a lot of damage. He has the trust of all the Terrans.
Kerrigan, this lab houses the culmination of Narud's research, the hybrid. They are the ultimate weapon of the final war.
And there we have a psionic hybrid. More Protoss.
Hybrid are waking up.
There's another tankier one.
What's happening to you?
It's attacking me psionically, draining me.
Stay strong. You must kill the hybrid or we are all doomed.
Oh yes. So now,
Yes.
we have a mission to kill the hybrid as quickly as possible. As always, let's get our economy online as quickly as we can. Let's get our automated extractors, just build a ton of drones,
What
get our
is
army together.
Eliminate that hybrid before its attack kills you.
Okay.
Bring it down now.
Our life is going to be drained in 4.5 minutes. We must kill the hybrid before then. We must destroy all hybrid. 8 remain. The main objectives are in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. And Kerrigan's life cannot be drained, so that will kill her outright if we allow the timer to tuck down. Now I'm going to wait for a moment before attacking the hybrid to help try and build up our forces a little bit. We may not be able to build our forces at all within the next 4 minutes, or at least not appreciably, but we can certainly try. As we get our economy online, we want upgrades right away. Upgrades are very important. I cannot stress enough how upgrades are critical to our success in any mission. So let's build missile attacks and melee attacks. They take 190 seconds, which is 3 minutes 10 seconds. They will not be done in time. So let us start just building some additional troops. Maybe some Zerglings. Maybe some overlords. We do definitely need some overlords. The first hybrid shouldn't be too hard to take out. Maybe we should just go ahead and do that. But let's see if we can get at least an aberration to help us before we go attack that thing. Because...
You cannot last much longer. The hybrid must be destroyed.
Thank you, Alexei. Yeah,
Speak.
the more we have to overwhelmingly attack the hybrid, the less we will, or the fewer losses we will take in trying.
The swarm conquers
All right, we
all.
want to focus it with a kinetic blast right away.
Force is moving on the hive cluster.
And use Wild Mutation to buff our people. Oh, did we attack at completely the wrong time? I think we might have. Because he just said a Dominion force is moving out. Retreat to the Hive
The
Cluster.
hybrid is dead, but it will not be the last.
Oh, there they are.
Make your peace.
That's not a problem.
You are not welcome here, Kerrigan.
Naru.
My queen, hybrid psionic signatures are appearing across the laboratory.
Look at all those broodlings that are being generated as we kill
Like
stuff.
the president.
That is impressive,
without
but we
limit.
do not have the numbers to attack up there yet, so let's not even try.
Speak.
Attacking up there was
Our
dumb.
conquest
I was hoping to
continues.
use the broodlings that we were creating to really help us out a lot, but no such luck.
Fulfill your purpose. Kill everything.
A hybrid is attacking you psionically. It must be eliminated if you are to survive.
Thank you, Isha. I think we know that by now. Oh, there's a second ramp to our base? Oh, it's a good thing I noticed that now. That really would have hurt if I hadn't noticed that there's a second entrance to our base until something attacked up that entrance.
You must destroy the hybrid before their power kills you.
Do you understand, Stukov? Oh, the Terrans are moving in to try and help defend that
It is
hybrid.
time.
Alright. I agree, Kerrigan. It is time we move out and fight the hybrid. So let's see what we can do. Just loads of destruction. These broodlings, we generate a lot of broodlings
Yes.
when we attack like this. That is more useful than I thought at
World
first.
is mine.
Alright, kill the hybrid at all costs.
We can
It
soon.
must die.
Retribution will be mine.
And keep watching to see when we can use
The
like...
Dominion captured a Brutalisk. If we get close enough, I can control it.
when we can use wild mutagen and stuff like that. Alright.
One less hybrid. The swarm now controls this section of the lab.
That is good. Now, let's get some additional spine crawlers on this side, because I am very worried about that completely undefended area. And we'll replace the drones used to build them. And then we'll construct some new forces. Maybe some Zerglings and Overlords. There is a Dominion base up here, but there are holding cells. Maybe we want to go after the holding cells, not the Dominion base. I don't know what would be to gain.
Another hybrid has been released. They must be destroyed.
Hybrid are in the holding cells. Okay. Where's the Brutalisks that we can rescue? I'm not sure where the Brutalisks are.
Limit.
Well, we'll keep searching for
This
the
world is
Brutalisk.
This
But in the meantime, we'll make our way over to the active hybrid. Let's make some more aberrations and some more Zerglings.
makes cool.
Have those Dominion forces always been standing there, or are they preparing to attack our base? I'm not sure. I think they've probably always been standing there, and we just haven't seen them until this creep tumor came down. So let's keep pushing forward and just ignore
It is
that
time.
for the moment.
We adapt.
Let's bring down that bunker as quickly as possible to show off the Marines.
Make your peace.
And the more light things to destroy, like Marines that we can eat through quickly, the more broodlings we can spawn with Kerrigan, which will be helpful. And there are some more resources to mine up here, which is
We
good
are
to
without
note.
limit.
Not quite ready to
Speak.
make use of that, but we will keep it in mind
Yes.
for when we inevitably run short of resources in
We
the
adapt.
future. Let's build some more Hydralisks for some more ranged damage. And now we can build some more Overlords because we are maxed out on supply. There seems to be a Brutalisk over there, so we'll deal with it in a moment. But first, let's deal with the hybrid. I really wish we had some High Templar to use feedback,
You're in my way.
now that I realize how effective that is against the hybrid.
No time like the present.
But we'll have to do
Another
without it.
hybrid dead.
Make your
Indeed.
peace.
Indeed it is.
world
Now let's
is
take this
mine.
Brutalisk. Shouldn't be hard. It seems to be lightly guarded.
I am the swarm.
Now, does it join our army?
The Brutalisk is mine.
That sounds like a yes. Yes. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. We have a Brutalisk in our army.
What is it this
Let's
time?
keep planting some creep tumors as we go along with our army.
The hive cluster is under attack.
And we need to go defend the hive cluster. As soon as possible.
Your queen
But we're not too
listens.
far away, so that should not be a
We
difficulty.
adapt. This
Oh man,
world
we're just
is
tearing
mine.
through that Terran force. Let's build some more roaches, because remember we upgraded them so that they slow the movement and attack speed of our enemies.
Conquest continues.
And that could be valuable. So let's maybe
It is
consider
time.
attacking the Terran base up here.
No time.
I'm not
like the
sure what's to be
present.
gained from doing that right now,
Boldly.
but I want to find out. So let's give it a shot. Come on, make
A
broodlings.
hybrid has begun attacking you psionically.
You cannot fight the inevitable.
Speak.
Well, perhaps not, but what is inevitable?
We adapt. Minsk will suffer.
That is an interesting question.
The swarm
Certainly you
conquers
can't fight
all.
the inevitable, but is anything truly inevitable?
We are without limit.
Certainly not your victory.
This world is mine.
We have 4 minutes to get to that other hybrid, so we can wipe out this Terran base completely. And I suppose that the main reason for wiping out this Terran base is that it gives us a new place we can move to if we want to. And in fact, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just go ahead and build hatcheries at these two locations
Your queen listens.
so that we have more
What is it this
resource
time?
gathering potential and keep spreading creep tumors up to give us vision and speed and so forth.
We adapt.
And we are doing all right, fighting our way closer and closer to this hybrid. Let's kinetic blast that Thor to bring it down quickly.
Garrigan is in danger. Eliminate the hybrid.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, Kerrigan's only in danger from the hybrid, not from anything else. Okay, that's fine.
Under attack.
And we now know where the other Brutalisk
We
is.
adapt.
The Dominion are attacking our base, and they
It is
definitely
time.
have enough to destroy us,
World
so
is
we should be a little
mine.
worried about that.
We are without limit.
But we can pull back and deal with
This
it.
form has served its purpose. It is a broken tool, fit only for the scrap heap.
Ignore his prattling. More of the lab has come under our control.
Additional hybrid signatures detected.
Is he saying he's going to stop being human and become something else now? Because you might want to be worried about that depending on what he's going to become. Why do we only have 3 hatcheries selected? Ah, we need to select that hatchery as well.
It is time.
Next priority. Let us let us save this Brutalisk here
No
by
time
defeating
like
its
the
guards.
present.
Warning. Another hybrid is attacking you.
Boldly.
The Brutalisk we have is still going strong, in fact,
Forces are under attack.
which is good to see. Let's build a ton more drones. We'll send them by default to this base, but then we'll send the
Both
extras.
Brutalisks have been claimed by the swarm.
In fact, we'll just
Excellent. Now let's finish the hybrid.
Unacceptable.
we'll split the drones, in fact, across the 2 mining bases that we have. Let's build some additional overlords so that we have maximum supply capacity,
Our
or maximum
conquest continues.
supply limit,
I am the swarm.
and then we can just build endless numbers of units to support us with our massive economy and infrastructure.
These hybrid are becoming annoying. Destroy them.
Forces are under attack.
Right, we'll do.
Minerals.
We are pushing forward to the
Our
hybrid
conquest
as quickly as
continues.
possible,
Boldly.
We require
and spreading the creep as always. We don't have quite enough
swarm
creep tumors on the
conquers
front
all.
line to spread it quickly enough. So we should fix that later.
Our forces
But the creep is coming along pretty well. We've covered most of the area that we have available to us. Where's our other Brutalisk? Oh, our other Brutalisk is just behind a little bit. It's not dealing with this hybrid. It's dealing with that factory. That's okay. Did that hybrid just copy itself?
mineral.
Could have sworn I saw two hybrids there. I hope not. And we can push forward towards the next containment cell.
A hybrid is attacking you psionically.
We've already
Can
pushed
you
towards it.
feel their hatred, Kerrigan, coursing through your mind?
Yep, but not for long. We were pushing to it before you even released it. Although the hybrids do appear to be getting stronger every single time we do battle with them. So that is a source of concern.
No time like the present.
Do we have full upgrades? We have full ground
You
upgrades.
surprise me. But you still have no hope.
When this is over, I'm coming for you, Naru.
Detecting two hybrid signatures. They are in close proximity.
So we have to deal with two at once. That's not so bad. We have a pretty strong army, and we can make it even stronger.
Be mine.
Alright,
It is time.
I think that we're ready to go. Let's just spawn a bunch of Mutalisks to be on their way,
Make your
because
peace.
they'll get here faster than anything else.
You're
And
in
let's
my way.
destroy the other
Naru has
hybrid.
awakened two hybrid at once.
This is it, Kerrigan. Kill them and the lab is ours.
Not a problem.
Our conquest.
Even the
continues.
hybrid, just two hybrid, are not a match for this many Zerg.
No time like the present.
Amazing. So now, Naru, what do you have?
Succeeded, my queen. There are no more hybrid signatures on this level.
Have the swarm flood into the lower levels. Kill everyone in our way. Naru is up to something, and I intend to find out what.
That is the worrisome thing. He said something about this form is no longer useful, so I imagine that he intends to ditch being Naru and transform into some other alias. Presumably better fit to the situation, which is not good for us.
I touched Naru's mind in there. I sensed his devotion to this Amon. Naru's been trying to resurrect his master for millennia.
It makes sense. The endless conflict between Protoss and Zerg, the hybrid, all part of a plan to bring Amon back.
Unless we stop him.
Well, at least Zeratul is going to be very happy about all this, because we are definitely on the right path to stopping Amon here. Let us start with the evolution pit and see what we have in store there. We have an evolution mission available. This episode's probably going to end up being pretty long, but let's go ahead and do that. We don't have Abathur to talk to, though.
Mutalisk strain ready for augmentation. Located feral broodlords. Must reacquire essence. Can be spun into Mutalisk strain.
So we can get broodlords or we can get vipers. I would say that broodlords are the most devastating of those. I might be wrong about that. I'm sure that it's situational. Vipers definitely need more micromanagement than broodlords, though. Broodlords we've seen before, predominantly when they were ripping our defenses apart in the final mission of the last campaign, which is episode 26 for anyone who wants to go back and see it. But because they can outrange most things. The Viper...
Dominion defense platform. Sigma Centauri. Feral broodlords nearby.
Well, we'll see. So we're going to start with the broodlords, apparently.
Missile turrets designed to kill Mutalisks. Stalemate without broodlords.
Find the Brood Lords. We'll assimilate their essence and destroy the Dominion.
Yeah, so broodlords can't attack air, so they're vulnerable to it, but they are devastating against enemy ground forces.
Kill brood lords. Recover essence.
We can do that. Just focus fire one broodlord at a time. Oh, there's the essence. Almost missed it.
Assimilate their essence.
Now, at least this makes a little bit more sense. You have to go into the Zerg tunnel entrance and something happens down there.
Mutalisks can morph into broodlord. Await your command.
So I assume that for this, they want us to morph all of them into a broodlord. And ordinarily, you would want to keep a mix of something that can attack air with broodlords so that they're not completely vulnerable. One Viking could devastate this.
Broodlord launches broodling. Assault ground targets from distance.
Oh, but they're going to give us some of this.
Supplying mutalisks will protect broodlords. Complementary skills.
Right. So have the broodlords go
Now
in.
let's end this stalemate.
Yeah, so those Vikings will be devastating if not for the mutalisks also protecting the broodlords against the Vikings. So just have the broodlords push in as far and as fast as possible, and if the Vikings go airborne, then we send in the mutalisks. And we deal with the Vikings. Perfect.
We're being overrun! Drop in reinforcements!
Our forces are under attack.
We might want to retreat the broodlords here, but probably they're strong enough to just take out all the dropping in reinforcements. Those siege tanks aren't really a concern. I mean, we could take them out,
Are under attack.
but they aren't going to damage any of our air units. In fact, if anything, they'll damage everything else. They'll damage their own friendly forces trying to attack the broodlings.
Our forces are under attack.
And mission success. So they're the
Planetary
range.
fortress destroyed. Platform secured.
The range was critical for the broodlords to be effective there. The fact that they could attack from so very far away.
Brocus Her. Dominion storage world. Transport wreckage discovered. Jorium crystal contained within. Jorium useful for experimentation. Enhances psionic potential. Must acquire.
Jorium was one of the minerals used.
Completed research on primal essences. New strain created. Viper, ready to assault Dominion.
Jorium is one of the resources Tosh had us collect because they were used for creating specters.
Viper, strategic asset. Abducts targets. Pulls to its location. Usable on ally or foe.
Move across the river and pull our aberrations to the other side.
Oh, okay, we had to get the aberrations first. Got it.
Siege tanks detected. Use Vipers. Pull into range of aberrations.
Let's move the aberrations up a little bit and then pull the tank. Perfect. Oh, we'll have to do that a couple more times. What's the range on that tank? It doesn't show. Alright. But the range of our Vipers is bigger. Apparently, since we can pull that tank to within melee range of the aberration before it gets ready to fire at us. Oh, another one came out of the woods. Get to it quickly. Alright. Note that siege tanks can't fire at targets immediately on them. There is a minimum range for the siege tank to fire at. So what is next?
Viper emits disabling cloud. Foes within cannot attack.
Much like the
Rip that bunker apart.
Defiler in StarCraft I. Now, I guess that we're going to have to pull them up this cliff after they're done down there? Yeah.
Only their final defenses remain. Move in for the kill.
I would think. Yeah, it looks like. All right, let's pull them up. What is it? D, abduct? Yep. That's just so funny. All right, consume. Drains the life from a nearby Zerg unit to give extra energy. That's another ability they have. We don't need it right now. So let's... What is the range on abduct? I'm not quite sure. Let's start by dragging the tanks forward, and then we'll use the blinding cloud here to make it impossible for the enemies to fire. It does not work on enemy air units. Worth noting. In fact, now these air are attacking us and tearing us apart. I don't know what we can do about that, because the aberrations don't attack air. But I guess we just leave those raids?
Cargo secured. Must prepare Mutalisk Morph. Returning to Evolution Pit.
It's not really secured. I mean, there are 2 raids.
Mutalisk Morph ready for integration. Await decision.
Wait, Vipers can attack air units? Oh, maybe I didn't realize they could directly attack things. That's probably what we were supposed to do against those raids. At any rate, let's go with the Broodlord. The Broodlord seems to be more effective in general, I would say. And now we can talk to the few remaining people on board the ship and then check out what the next mission will be. We need another 8 levels before we can get anything new for Kerrigan. So let's start with Stukov and work our way around.
I wonder how Naru could hope to resurrect a being as powerful as Amon.
I don't want to know.
I think the hybrid are key. They gather psionic energy. But where would they get enough to resurrect a dead god?
You told me an ancient Xel'Naga artifact was used to make you human again. But all the power you wielded as the Queen of Blades, where did it go after your transformation?
You mean there might have been hybrid nearby who gathered it? And used it to... Oh no.
If Naru used the Xel'Naga artifact in that way, he may already have enough energy to resurrect Amon.
Oh, that is a terrifying thought. So it was a trap. Using the artifact was a trap.
We are sensing strange entities in the lab.
You mean besides the hybrid and the evil shapeshifter?
Protoss, my queen, in great numbers.
Yes, I sense them now. Tal'Darim. They serve Amon willingly. They worship him.
They worship a dead god.
That makes them even more dangerous.
Okay, I'm not sure how
This thing in the lab, this Naru, it's shielding itself from me, but I can still sense its power.
Tell me of it.
It's like nothing I've faced before.
But you destroyed the Ancient One. You captured the power of all Xeras.
This is something born of the void. Cold and empty. But so powerful it hurts.
The hybrid, their essence is strong, but I cannot collect it.
Naru created them. Do you think he will bring you more essence if you follow him?
That one serves a master who will devour all essence.
You're talking about Amon. I think he's dead, and I'm going to make sure he stays that way.
If that one lives, all essence will be collected. Change will stop. I will fight.
Well, at least we have him on our side, definitely, for this conflict. That's good to know. What's the next mission, then?
Naru is an ancient creature of vast power. He waits for you in the bowels of this place. One of you will die. Make sure it's that son of a bitch.
So, hopefully we will get to kill Naru in the next episode. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all when we get to kill Naru.
Oh look, by repeatedly spam clicking everything, I get monkeys.
So I'm pretty sure that there's a monster back there.
Oh, he's right there! Oh god, I ran the wrong way! I ran the wrong way!
Oh. That could have saved me. Oh. 100 times right now. Oh. Why?